and welcome to another unboxing and review of a Mattel dinosaur. So today's dinosaur is the main antagonist or villain in Camp Cretaceous Season 3. Now if you don't know, Camp Cretaceous is a Netflix series and I highly recommend you to watch it. The main antagonist for Camp Cretaceous Season 3 is the Scorpiosrex. Now you can barely even see my face because it's so big. Before we crack this figure open, we have to know what the Scorpiosrex is. So the Scorpiosrex is not a real dinosaur. It's a hybrid created in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. It's a hybrid of the Velociraptor, the T-Rex, Carnotaurus, and also some DNA. The tree frog DNA and the scorpion fish DNA. Basically, Dr. Wu created that guy who does all these scientific experiments in Camp Cretaceous. And the campers think he's really annoying. He keeps setting up a new problem for them. Like this guy over here. So the Scorpiosrex was frozen in cryostasis in a chamber, and the Scorpiosrex escaped when the power went out to wreak havoc on the island. The Scorpiosrex appeared in Season 3, Episode 4, Season 3, Episode 5, Season 3, Episode 6, Season 3, Episode 7, and Season 3, Episode 8. It didn't technically appear in Season 3, Episode 4, which is also known as Clever Girl, which is the title of the episode, because the Scorpiosrex was discussed in the ending by Brooklyn and Sammy, who saw the broken chamber where the Scorpiosrex was held because the Scorpiosrex escaped. Meanwhile, in that episode, the other campers had an encounter with Velociraptor Blue. And just so happens that I have Velociraptor Blue over here. So she's in Camp Cretaceous as well. So in Season 3, Episode 5, The Eye of the Storm, the campers have a run-in with the Scorpiosrex in the end of the episode. The Scorpiosrex used its poisonous barbed tail, as you can see over here. It shot one of the barbs into Sammy, who is a camper. It shot it into her side. Basically, the barb hit her side and she got injected with the deadly poison of the Scorpiosrex. In the next episode, Season 3, Episode 6, called The Long Run, when Sammy got injected, her friend Yaz, who's also a camper, had to go find the antidote. So she ran all the way to a building to get the antidote, but on the way, she ran in with the Scorpiosrex. In the end of Season 3, Episode 7, a shock to the system, it was revealed that there were two Scorpiosrexes. And Darius said that the Scorpiosrexes could reproduce asexually. So that basically means, let's say there's a female Scorpiosrex, then that Scorpiosrex just creates another Scorpiosrex, simply using its reproductive organs. So the battle between the two Scorpiosrexes, because they were fighting, for some reason, even though it's mother and daughter, I guess, it's just weird. They were fighting, and it continued into the beginning of Season 3, Episode 8. And later in the episode, Velociraptor Blue, yeah, she's over here, she fought with the Scorpiosrex. She leaped on their back and did some stuff. So it seems like Velociraptor Blue is actually a good guy. Sometimes things are not what you expect. The Scorpiosrex is also in two video games by a company called Ludia, that is Jurassic World the Game and Jurassic World Alive. So in Jurassic World the Game, there is a Scorpiosrex, there it is a legendary hybrid, and in Jurassic World Alive, there were three types of Scorpiosrexes. So there was the normal Scorpiosrex, the Gen 2 Scorpiosrex, and the Gen 3 Scorpiosrex. That's a lot of gens. Enough of that. Without further ado, let's get into this Scorpiosrex. So as you can see, there is the Dino Escape logo with Darius. Yes, that's him. He's wearing the raptor tooth that his dad gave him. And here it says the Scorpiosrex. Over here, you can see the Scorpiosrex tail striking a Herrerasaurus, which is another dinosaur. Smaller than the Scorpiosrex, of course. So here you can see the nice, lush rainforest, the trees in the background where the dinosaurs thrive. But the Scorpiosrex was haunting them on the deadly nights of Camp Cretaceous Season 3. Here it says Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, although the Scorpiosrex's tail is kind of blocking it and I have no way to move it out of the way. Over here, it says a Netflix original series. Here is the sound button, which basically means like you have these buttons and when you press them, they'll make sounds, but we'll get into all of that later. So here, it shows the Carnotaurus Toro, and over here, it says Dino Escape. That's how the Scorpiosrex escaped. Maybe this line, the Dino Escape line, was actually originated with the Scorpiosrex escaping, Who knows? So over here, it says Mattel, empowering the next generation through play. Alright, it's good. I like play. Alright, here it says Dino Escape. Here is the Scorpiosrex saying roar and chomp. And it shows the Scorpiosrex opening its jaw to make a fierce roar, not cry. So here's a Scorpiosrex slashing a Herrerasaurus, which is the other dinosaur over there. Poor Herrerasaurus, he's practically getting tortured in every practical way. There again, the Scorpios Rex just smacked the Herrerasaurus again with its tail. Here you can see the Herrerasaurus, of course, the Zuniceratops, the Dracorex, and the Dimorphodon. Now it's finally the time to get this beast out of its box. Oh, I can't wait. This is exciting. Oh, awesome. It is out. Oh, you still have one more string with the leg. Oops. Bam. Now there it is. Out of the box. Wow, it feels a lot bigger. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, so here it is. The Scorpios Rex out of the packaging. And it looks so cool. Alright. So now let's discuss the detail and everything of this figure. There are some spiny ridge going through the back, bunch of bony plates over here, and some of them are the buttons. If a dinosaur pushes them, they'll just be really surprised. The Scorpios Rex slashing arms over here, as you can see, has a nice yellow jaw. The yellow continues throughout the underbelly, and it ends abruptly over here, which is kind of sad. I was hoping it would just trail off all the way, but no. So basically its main colors are black and like yellowish underbelly. But anyways, the Scorpios Rex, as you can see, it has these little bumps on its skin. This is not for people with trypophobia, which is basically the phobia of like circles and stuff. But let's not sidetrack. So anyways, you can see the Scorpios Rex has a very detailed face. See all the bumpy ridges. Like the Scorpios Rex was proclaimed ugly and it was called a failure. Maybe that was why the Scorpios Rex decided to break out. Use kind words. Alright, so you can see its jaw. When it snaps, the teeth of its lower jaw slot perfectly into the teeth of its upper jaw. So that's a really nice touch that they did. Oh, it's just brushed me. Alright, so you see all of these nice little barbs. They're not that smooth, they're kind of rough. But that's the point, because the Scorpios Rex was rough, he wasn't smooth. But that cuts into the action feature, so we'll save that. Alright, so now it's time for the articulation. Alright, so you can open its mouth. Rah, of course. But you can't, you can't, you have to hold it. So like you can't just, it won't stay. It just snaps back. So that's not really that good. And if you move the arms, if you move one, the other moves too. And that's part of the action feature. So it would be nice if you could just move one arm, but then the other arm would snap back and then the opponent would be like, what is he doing? The Scorpios Rex can move its leg like that high up to about its arm. Then can it move it back? Oh God, can it go 360? Oh, I don't think it can. Yeah, it can. It can just almost go 360. All right, I have to cycle back. Scorpios Rex is doing some yoga here. So as you can see, you have to pull it back and it snaps. So that's one of the features about its tail. Wha-bam! It's pretty awesome. And now it's time for the action feature, so let's go, yay! Oh, and by the way, I haven't showed you guys, but there actually is a manual there. You can barely see it, it's so tiny. But I'm not gonna open it, because we should already know how this works from looking at the back of the box. If you press the first button, I'm pretty sure it roars. Oh, that's the chilling cry of the Scorpios Rex, very memorable. When you press the other button, I'm pretty sure it slashes. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. There's the noise. Alright. They say this is kind of an action feature too. So let me showcase in this direction. It goes at you. Wha-bam! You pull the tail back and smack it. That's kind of an action feature is what they say. Now let's try out the action features on someone. I'm sorry, Blue, but your sacrifice was for good to make this video. Alright, so let's bite it. Well, that one doesn't really work. Oh, the Velociraptor Blue fell over. Alright. Oh, God, you're not wanting to stand up, are you? Alright, so we're gonna do that. Should hold. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it. So as you can see, the Scorpios Rex is gonna slash it. So there we go, that's the slashing action. Oh, there, it literally just knocked it over. But in Season 3, Episode 8, Escape from Isla Noob, the Velociraptor Blue was just jumping on it and attacking it. Of course, the Scorpios Rex just like knocked it down. So everybody, that was the Scorpios Rex video, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.